Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 31-person free-for-all battle here in Australia, and we're going in the east. Now, gosh, the southeast does look real strong. I'm hoping that some other people go down there. Yeah, it looks like a couple of people are filling up the coast with me. Dang it, yeah. So, we have a pretty good spot. The kind of strategy with this spot is that we get strong enough to be able to trap the person in that kind of horn up north and then be able to push him out and hopefully have a lot of strength. We'll have to see how this one goes. I on second thought, kind of just being in Australia, I really feel like the southeast is the strongest. I definitely feel like a lot of strong people come from that. So we'll have to keep that in mind for next time. We'll see how this one goes. Now, fortunately for us, our neighbor down south is a little bit on the weak side. The Free Palestine player is heavily attacking and is probably over attacking at this point. So we're going to have a little bit of a go on that. Now, other than that, our closest neighbor is this gray player. He's doing okay, but we have the crown and about to triple his troops. So again, just trying to make our way up north and cut off the player up there. That great Poland guy. That is kind of our biggest target. Unfortunately, he's the one who probably managed his troops the best, so he might be the hardest one to actually take down. Either way, we'll kind of just see what this looks like at the end of the bot phase, as we still have a lot of room to grow. Unfortunately, just kind of waiting for some bots to full send at the moment, so we don't waste a lot of troops. But overall, doing pretty well, managing the crown by quite a bit. We are almost 10,000 pixels more than second place at this point. So, and we still have a few more bots to go. I'm going to leave actually Greater Poland a way out. I don't want to trap someone that has 100,000 quite yet. So we'll just go ahead and be just real cautious here. Although you are going down, so maybe we just go after you. This is a lot of land to get here in the beginning of the game. So it is a big risk to jump on somebody this early. And typically I just say, hey, why don't you just wait until you get to red interest? But again, that's a lot of land. And now we're up to 44,000 pixels. And it far and away in first place. And we didn't really lose that many troops where we have to be concerned about others kind of jumping on us. So I think this was a good move. Especially as Free Palestine is going into the player below us, this Empire guy. So we just be patient here. There's no need to jump in on anything. Although, I mean, we are at 1 million. And we could jump in on you. I don't know, I kind of prefer to keep that guy away from me because I don't really want to have borders on the Australian Empire. So maybe we'll just sit on that one. Get close to our red interest mark of 4.4 million. We could have potentially got rid of that guy, but then honestly, I'm glad we didn't, because then we'd probably be bordering the Kurdish Empire as well, and that probably would have been our doom. So happy to keep that guy around. I'd love to go up north more than anything. Just grab that little bit of land and probably into Free Palestine as well. Kind of working my way away from the crown, if you will. Yeah, the West is very scary at this point. Everyone's got like a million. We really probably want to avoid those people at this point. So let's just go up north like we had initially planned. Grab that little bit of extra land. That might give us the crown. It might just put us in. Yeah, this is going to give us the crown. It'll make us kind of a big player here, as we'll just increase this a little bit, try and get this done slightly faster. I'm worried about speed at this point, that the West will consolidate faster than I will be able to do things in the East. Now, player 498 is a big concern down south. But honestly, I'm going to start making my way down south because he's the only one down there. As long as I avoid borders with this Empire guy and start working through Palestine, I don't have to touch borders with the Australian Empire. Now, that is obviously a big risk, and it's one that might not pay off, but I still want to do it. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Well, I guess we kind of have to at this point. Well, let's just keep working down the Palestine guy. And there we go. The Australian Empire is going up north into Germany. I actually really am a big fan of that. I think we strike right now while the iron's hot. While the Australian Empire is distracted. He's the only one that I was kind of afraid of teaming up against me. So let's really start working down 398 and really securing the East for ourselves. This is a good opportunity. Although the Australian Empire has kind of stopped attacking, he might be gearing up to attack me. But at this point, 398 is down to less than 2 million troops, so really can't build a coalition with this guy. And we'll just kind of slow play this because we are getting very close to having borders on the Kurdish Empire, and we need to have a lot more troops as he's been saving up rather heavily. We have more pixels than he does, but he has a lot more troops than we do. So it's a delicate balance of trying to finish this up quickly. Fortunately for us, the Australian Empire is joining in on this fight, so we have that going for us, which is nice. And we'll just continue to keep pushing down south. There we go. He is gone. And now we can just kind of parlay this into an attack on you, sir. So we'll start knocking down this Caliph guy. And then now we do have borders on the Kurdish Empire, so we're playing with fire at this point. The Kurdish Empire is going to definitely attack me, so I'm just trying to build up my advantage as much as possible. Hopefully the Australian Empire doesn't join him. It is very scary. Polska wants to attack the Kurdish Empire. It's his only chance of winning, so I understand why he wants to. As we have been attacked by the Kurdish Empire, not the best, but we knew this was kind of coming, so let's go ahead and start working him down to the best of our ability. Ukraine wants to also ally with us. We don't have to get this guy down all the way. I don't want this boat coming. Where's that going? Okay, he's going to this island down south. We're going to block that regardless. There's only one reason he wants to move a boat over here, and that's to attack me, and I'm not going to allow that. He's got to make the journey. Ooh, and Polska is attacking into Kurdish, and Kurdish has heavily over-attacked into him. Holy cow. We just pushed this. This is a rare opportunity where you just don't stop. I mean, he's down to 3 million, and he's like only 40,000 pixels less than us, but because he heavily over-attacked into Polska, we are just going to get all of his land. I can't believe that the Empire, I really thought this was going to be a drawn-out thing between Polska, Ukraine, Australian, and then against me. But alas, when the second place player just fully over-attacks like that, things kind of really work out for us. So we'll finish up this guy, and I'm perfectly happy to peace out with this game. Peace out this game with Australian Empire, kind of my Cold War ally. So GG's to everyone on this one. As we wrap things up, we'll let him know that we're doing the peace. And then, of course, one ye kissy face for the boys. Peace, and go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 57-person teams battle here in North America. We are on the green team, have a few Corgi boys with us. In this one, we'll see how things go. But I do believe the Southeast is going to be the best place for us to capture, although I don't like being this close to the red player. Green team's not really consolidated anywhere except for in the middle, which is always a very bad sign when your team is picking the middle. It's just like you never pick the middle in a free-for-all, but yet you'll pick the middle in a team's battle because one other person on your team will go there. It's just usually a bad move. You always want to kind of work your way out and then in so that you kind of limit the amount of people that can attack you. We'll see how things go, though. I could obviously always be wrong, but I don't know about this one. The red team is also in the middle, but they look like they have they can consolidate their power down in the south, so they look like they're going to be a big threat to us. But our immediate threat is definitely going to be the black team. Now we're just going to kind of pick our targets here. So we'll go through. We'll work our way through the bot phase. I don't like being this close to Candace, who is the crown, or second place to us at this point. And can I get down here? Come on, give me the boat. Oh, of course my bot just attacks at that exact moment. That's very unfortunate for us. Let's just work our way through this guy who went down to 5,000. Yeah, this is a good opportunity. Okay. I was about to say, oh, I can work my way back down to Florida. I'm giving up on Florida. Dang it. I really wanted that, and I kind of fumbled the bag there a little bit. That's okay. We have some ways out going up north. We can get this bot. And we'll finish this up. The crown's up here. This player 870, but he's really weak. We do have this arch player who might be interested. That's my bot. Who might be interested in joining in on me. Now we do have to be worried about Candace and what Candace is going to do. But this is interesting. He's just so weak. He's half our strength, and we could just pounce on him now. I think we do this. Let's get a bigger attack in there, and let's just jump in and see if the white team will join us. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take an alliance with you. Let's push up north and just eliminate this threat, because like we were talking about, the red team is going to be a threat. They can definitely, or they're definitely consolidating their power in the south, so they're going to be able to push out. Now, Candace, actually, I'm not that much worried about anymore, because that person's going to have to deal with 2 players on the red team, including the new crown after we've taken down player 870. So we're just going to keep pushing through this crown slowly, making the white team kind of do a lot of the work while we maintain a lot of our troops. Still trying to build up to our red interest as we do this, and trying to not be a target for Candace. Although, right, yeah, thank goodness, they're going into the red team right now. So that will allow us to kind of build our way all the way up north and finish up this guy who's on his way out. And there we go, second place on the board, about half our way up to our red interest mark. So we just kind of have to wait this one out. Actually, we have the crown now. I don't like that. That's not good. Fortunately for us, Candace is very much involved in fighting the red team, but is fighting both 2 players on the red team at the same time, now 3. So they are very distracted. I'm just going to keep pushing up north. I think, yeah, the player on the white team immediately joined in with me on this. And this guy's pretty weak, so I think we jump on this now. Looking at our team, we've fallen as kind of predicted, other than Luxembourg, I believe is how you say that, up in northern Canada. Although he's got the crown to deal with. That giant player on the white team is going to be a massive threat to us. So we'll have to deal with that one later. Our team is in 3rd place right now, right behind the red team and the white team. So now I think we save up a little bit. They're wanting me to attack Candace, the player on the red team, and I am not going to do that under any circumstances. The pressure from the red team would absolutely just kind of... The only thing keeping me alive is Candace holding down the south. I think we just go into the white team now and start whittling them down. And the faster we're going to be able to do this, the better chance we're going to have of winning the game. Because Luxembourg is the only thing stopping this game from absolutely getting snowballed right now with the white team. This arch player is really going ham up there. He knows what he's doing, and he's captured the northwest and is just going to be push out very fast from here. So we'll just continue to keep taking little bites as much as we can. We don't want to do anything drastic here and sabotage your own chances of winning the game, as we'll just continue to keep taking down this guy. And fortunately for us, his teammate did not join in. That was something I was slightly worried about, was that we were going to get 1-2'd by the player we're attacking and then HMS victory. Ooh, but now things are really changing. You have full scent. Okay, let's jump in on this land, grab all of it. And now we have a good chance. We're at 60,000 pixels, so we're moving faster, which we'll definitely take that alliance with Duck and just push into you. Now, the alliance with Duck is risky. Duck could obviously go into us, but I think he recognizes the real threat on the board, which is the white team. So I wouldn't be surprised if he joins in on me. Now, should I get up here? I'm going to send a boat. Honestly, though, I wouldn't be surprised if Duck attacks me, but my only chance of winning this game is if Duck allies with me. There's no point in fighting him, because by the time I would get him down, thank goodness that person's full scent, time I would be able to get Duck down, we would both lose to the white team. The white team is really pushing, wow, kind of over-attacking, if you will. Actually, hold on, let's just push this guy back. We'll just knock him off here and at least hold Greenland for the time being, so that maybe we can fight one player on the white team at a time. It's very, very risky. Oof, what do I want to do here? You know, you full scent, you kind of forced my hand. I was kind of hoping that you would be able to hold the line here. That's not good. We got to go into you and just try and hold off the arch guy and just prevent that kind of fight from happening. So we'll just keep fighting into Kazakhstan right now. And fortunately, Arch left the game. Oh, he must have dropped. There's no way. Oh, they both left. Both players on the white team left. Here, we'll just clear out this guy. Duck is still our friend. We can win this game. There we go. We'll just clear out this guy. The reason we're focusing on this guy instead of the 2 players, the white team, is because they're bots. They're going to be over-attacking. And we need to focus on players. We don't need to focus on bots at this point. I'm going to trust at this point that Duck is going to be our friend. At least I'm kind of hoping so. But I can definitely outrush him towards any kind of land, as he's still fighting down the white bots himself. So we're in a fine position right now. Plenty of troops, red interest. And we'll just clear out the rest of the white team. I'm bad at maths, must have dropped or something, because their team was in a winning position. All he had to do was boat into me as Duck gives the claps good sportsmanship, and I will turn it. And that's going to do it here on this one. A kind of very shocking turn of events, but hey, it worked out for us, so I'm not going to complain, as we'll clear the rest of the board here. And what we were very concerned was going to be someone who would potentially attack us, and Duck ended up being a decent ally, focusing on the white team. If he had attacked us, we both would have gone down, but GG's to all involved. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and especially made it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put in videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.